where dreams come alive. B-Up's on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight, he's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. But through it all, he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in the sacred space. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. There's a love in the air for the game and the grind, for the players who hustle, leaving it all behind. Through the sweat and the tears, the blood and the fight, B-Wop tells the stories under the bright lights. In the silence of the night, when the crowd fades away, he's the echo of hope at the end of the day. With a heart full of dreams and a voice full of soul, he's the heartbeat of sports, making us whole.
What's going on? What's going on, family? Hey, you watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. Do me a favor. Hit that like button. You got to hit the like button. It don't cost you nothing. Hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to Sports Talk with B. Watts, please do. Subscribe to my channel. I'm telling you, I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers. Less than 2 years. This is my second year into this, going into just finished my first year, but this is going into my second year, and I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers. Come on, y'all. Come on. This is the way to do it. We're doing it the right way. We telling the truth. We telling it how we see it, and guess what? And we still support Coach Prime and his sons, Shedeur Sanders, Shiloh Sanders, and Well Off Media, right here on Sports Talk with B. Watts. Once again, hey, I got one of the best chat rooms on YouTube. Shout out to the chat. Appreciate each and one of you for everything that you have done. Appreciate the ones who have joined the membership. I'm telling you, if it wasn't for you, this broadcast will not be what it is right now. But we're striving for perfection. All right? All right. All right. Hey, got a good show tonight. We getting ready to talk about Shedeur Sanders' time is coming soon. And also, the Cleveland Browns lost yesterday to the Baltimore Ravens, 41-17. That's two losses. That's two losses against Kevin Stefanski this year. I told you. Now still a minute. He go 0-5. He out of there. Yeah. He hung his hat on Joe Flacco, and we finna talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Also, later on during the show, we're going to talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado football team getting ready for their fourth game. And they play, let's see who they play, Wyoming. So we're going to talk about that as we end the show tonight. But hey, sit back and relax. Hey, do me a favor. You got to hit the like button, y'all. We got to hit the like button. If you don't mind, join the membership as then. Send a super chat, cash app, whatever you want to do to support this broadcast. Let's get into this thing. I got to say hello to the gang We got to say hello to the game because they are part of my show. And I'm grateful that they be here each night with me. They don't have to. They can do many things. It's a lot of things on YouTube, on TV, anything they can be doing, but they chose to be with the family. And that's amazing. And I'm grateful for that. Let's see who's in the chat. Let's see. Michael Lockhart is here. Always have been here. He's here in the building, family. Mike Lockhart is here. Tim Eyes, another supporter, always been here. He's here. Kenneth Wilson is in the building. Always been here, and he's here. We here. My daughter, the one and only, the boss lady herself, the superstar. I love Cece is in the building, and she always on point, and we appreciate her for that. Miss Adam is here, and we appreciate her. Mr. Miami is here. We getting ready to talk about it, man. We got to talk, man. Mac, my dog, is here. Mac, we got to talk about it tonight. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. We just got to talk about it, and we gonna talk about it. Miss J. Williams is in the building. We appreciate you tonight. Appreciate you, Miss J. Also, we got who we got. The George, the France George is here. Appreciate you tonight. Patty Lee is in the building. Lou Daniels is here, and we grateful for that tonight. We really are. We really are. All right, who we got? One faithful say watching from Nassau, Bahamas. Man, we appreciate that. We appreciate that. We appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody who's here. PC, I see you, PC. That name started coming familiar. It seemed like you're trying to rock with the family, PC, and we appreciate you. We see it on the we see it just about every night, and we're grateful for it. We're grateful. We trying to be one of the best shows on YouTube. Skull 113, I see you. Either Media, what's going on? What's going on, Echo? You all right? Appreciate you. Tim Isaac is in the building. Miss Kate Sutton is in the building. Y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button for me now. Hit the like button. You got to hit the like button. You got to hit the like button. You got to hit the like button. All right, who we got? Miss Kimberly Nash Williams. I hope everything is all right with you and your family, and we appreciate you for taking out the time to join us tonight. Appreciate you. Mr. Stacy Davis is in the building. Y'all say hello. That's the first time me seeing that name. Appreciate it, States. Appreciate you tonight. Miss Karen is here. We welcome all. We welcome all. Just hit the like button if you don't mind. Hit that like button if you don't mind. Roman Roberts is here, and we're grateful for that. We're grateful. We're grateful. We're grateful that you're here. We appreciate you. Roman Roberts is here. Chad Griffin is in the building. We appreciate it. Blessed Budget is here. Miss Janet is here. This internet acting up again, but we're going to make it. TM FB is in the building. We appreciate you tonight. Miss Lisa M, what's going on? How you doing? Appreciate you for rocking with me tonight. Anita, what's going on? How you doing? I appreciate you tonight. Anita is in the building. Appreciate y'all. Miss Brown is here. Appreciate you, Miss Brown. Miss Sabrina Blankenship is here. We got a good show, y'all. We got a good show. We got to talk about it. We got a good talk. We got to talk about it. We just got to talk about it, y'all. There, I see what's going on. Appreciate you. Y'all hit the like button. I just need some likes. I need 200 likes tonight. Can't get there without one. I can't get to 200 without one. Appreciate y'all tonight. I appreciate y'all. I really do. Nisa Girl is in the building. Appreciate you. Shout out to DJ H is in the house. DJ H is in the house. Valerie Roberts is in the house. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. I think I got everybody. I think Gigi is in the house, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. Let's get this thing started. Let's get this thing started. I remind you all, I'm reminding you all, Coach Prime watched this show. So whatever you put in the comment section, make sure, hey, Coach Prime watched the show. Make sure what you put in the comment, hey, I'm gonna let you know. But once again, you're watching Sports Talk with B Watts. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Well, here we go. Yesterday, the Baltimore Ravens put the smackdown on Cleveland Browns, 41-17. Well, I've been telling you, Mark D. I've been telling you, I love CC Sabrina. I've been telling you, Matt. I've been telling you, Miss Kim Nash Williams. I've been telling you, if they go 0-5, Shedeur Sanders' time is coming sooner than later. His time is coming. His time is coming because you don't start hearing the whisper already. Matter of fact, I gave Joe Flacco five games, 5 to 6 games. But you know what? Since I'm hearing all the talk and I'm looking at certain people the way they saying, and I'm listening to them, if Joe Flacco lose this Sunday, bad, just like they lost this past Sunday, oh, it's over. DG in. They're gonna put DG in. If Green Bay, the best defensive team in the football right now, or the best team in the NFL right now, if they go out there and beat Joe Flacco, just like Baltimore beat him, and Joe Flacco look like he been looking, throw those interceptions, DG gonna be in the game. They not gonna put Shedeur ahead of GG, so I got to go on and put DG out there right now. DG gonna play in that next game. Trust me. Now, how he look and how he perform, if he's go out there and don't do what he's supposed to do in the next 3 games, Shedeur Sanders will be in this football game for this team around by the 7th or 8th. And like I've been saying about the 8th, I think he's going to be around the 8th or 9th or 10th game. And he can ride up. And if they give him the wheels and the keys and that football to this team, oh, Shedeur Sanders going to do that thing. Matter of fact, let me show you what Rizzo, you know I got to get Rizzo. Rizzo, y'all, I've been trying to get him on the show since I can't get nobody to reach out to him. He won't answer them or he don't check his DM. Listen what ESPN Cleveland. Y'all know I got to share what he said. Here he is right here. Listen.
Are you ready for Gabriel?
I am. I said it yesterday, and I'll say it again.
Are you ready for Gabriel?
It doesn't matter.
All right, give me a Can I believe in something, for God's sake? Nah.
You're going to see plenty of Dylan Gabriel this year.
Will I get to see my guy?
Yes. You'll see plenty of him.
Will I get to see Shedeur?
You'll see plenty
Do
of
you
him,
think
too.
now, Chris, after this start, Shedeur is going to start a couple games? What do you think?
Oh, yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Shedeur might be in there by the time we land in London.
Yeah. You see how they'll start talking? See, they done saw the writing on the wall, too. It was just Rizzo. But now them 2 clowns, they jumping on board. They know Shedeur is finna see this. They know Shedeur finna get ready to play. All off season. Y'all remember? Y'all would listen to him? Everybody was talking about how Joe Flacco give them a chance to win. We want to go with experience because he won't turn the football over. Well, guess what? Joe Flacco stats for the last game yesterday, he was 25 out of 45. Lord, that's some nasty work, y'all. They let Joe Flacco again throw that ball 45 times, and he didn't complete for 25. He only threw for 199 yards. Even 200 yards. Man, you let Shedeur Sanders go out there and throw the ball 45 times. Shedeur Sanders have 350 yards with 4 TDs. Joe Flacco threw an interception and a touchdown. And he just looked old like that. He couldn't move. Once they moved him off his spot, it was over with. It was over with. Matter of fact, here you go right here. I'm going to show you. And I want you to see it. Do I have that play? I don't have the play. God damn. Ain't that something? I thought I had the play. I was going to show you that interception that he threw. And he had to go run that dude down. Man, look here. I thought they were going to have to bring that oxygen tank. You know, I don't mean to pick at nobody when it's on oxygen. When Joe Flacco went to that bench, they had to bring that oxygen mask so that to put him on there because he tried to run this dude down. It was funny, man. I said, Joe, give it up, Joe. Joe, just give it up, Joe. You ain't him no more. We appreciate everything that you have done in the past, but right now, Joe just ain't it. It was so funny, man. Joe fell down on his face trying to chase that dude down. And when he got down, when Joe was laying down, they reached down and tried to help Joe up. Joe stayed there. He said, man, let me catch my breath. Joe Flacco hell, man. Joe, you hell, boy. Joe said, I don't give a damn. I don't got them little $3 million, $4 million they gave me. Man, I ain't worrying about that. Joe, let them young boys have it, man. You got to let these young kids go, man. And matter of fact, I blame the head coach for letting him go out there and do that. Ain't no Joe Flacco too old, man. Them guys, 25 years old. He 41 out there trying to play football. You can't do that, fam. The numbers don't lie. Numbers just don't lie. Here we go. Miss Janet, I appreciate this too. But hey, can it be a super chat night tonight? Janet, $5 super chat. Cleveland can't say a word to me. They tried to hold 12 down, but Joe was out there stumbling and tumbling all over the field like he was. Yeah, he was. Miss Janet, you're right, Miss Janet. Miss Janet, I didn't want to laugh because I didn't see the game, right? But you know how y'all are. Y'all send me everything. Man, I was looking at them highlights y'all sending me. I said, guess a lot. What's up, FD? Hey, Miss Lisa. Hey, he looked so bad, man. I said, that Joe, they ran Joe almost out of bounds. And he still threw the ball. Was interception. He came back in bounds. And, man, he tried to run that little young boy down. He know he wasn't going to run that young boy down. He know he wasn't going to do it and fell on his face. They tried to help him up. Joe said, hey, man, let me sit down here for a while and catch my breath. Well, Joe, give it up, Joe. Joe, you got 3 more games, Joe. You got to win one, Joe. You got to put a win in there somewhere to stay on that field. They going to turn from Joe, and they should turn from him. They really do. Well, check this out. Check this out, family. Check this out. Check this out. Here we go. I thought I had Joe Flacco. I didn't have that play.
Adam Schefter reporting, and obviously he saved this one for Ravens-Browns Day, but he reported that the Ravens were planning to draft Shedeur Sanders in the 5th round with pick number 141. And before the Ravens could turn in the card, I guess Shedeur's people basically just made it be known they want to be nowhere close to a roster with Lamar Jackson, which I can't hate. I see a lot of people early on in this, they're trying to just use this as some sort of let's throw Shedeur down. He shouldn't be this picky, this type of thing. It's like, guys, I don't know. Even if you're going as a backup, I don't know who wants to be the backup to Lamar Jackson anyway. Lamar Jackson is not ever losing that job. You're not going to be able to prove to yourself that you're even worthy of eventually starting at some point. Like if I'm Shedeur Sanders, I wanted to go to a team like the Browns. I wanted to be given an opportunity and a chance to showcase what you can do, and then be able to eventually have a starting role if it works out that way. If you can prove yourself.
Well, that report means absolutely nothing to me, and here's why: because he doesn't even fit.
Once again, hey, that's a report over the weekend. Whether you believe the report or not, I think Shedeur said he never heard about that right now. But I can't blame Shedeur. Who want to go over to Baltimore and be the backup to one of the best quarterbacks in the league when you know he got 5, 6, 7, 8 more years left? Come on, y'all. Come on, make it make sense. And it's strange that they dropped that to Adam Schefter, and he decided to report that the same day they planned them. That didn't make sense. And Shedeur was inactive anyway. He wasn't going to play unless both quarterbacks got hurt. So why are they trying to make a story out of nothing? They need that generation. They need that hype. Shedeur bring that hype to their game. You see, if you talk about Cleveland without talking about Shedeur, ain't nobody paying no attention. It just ain't. Yeah, they just ain't. Yeah, ain't nobody paying attention. So they need that. That's why the NFL keep throwing Shedeur's name out there every week. Or it's going to be a commercial with Shedeur in it, or somebody gonna bring Shedeur Sanders name up, coming up to a game on Sunday because it drives attention. People tuning in to hear that name, but it's mighty strange they don't want to play quarterback. Take that with you. It's mighty strange they don't want Shedeur on the field as a quarterback for whatever reason. Collusion. For whatever reason, collusion. For whatever reason, collusion. For whatever reason, collusion. Internet stuff. For whatever reason, collusion. Internet stuff. Internet stuff. Jump be what? For whatever reason, collusion. Leave the man alone. He just want to play football. If you really want to capitalize on him, let him play. If you really want to take advantage of Shedeur and the Sanders name, let him play. What, you scared the Cleveland Browns going to come up? NFL owners, are y'all scared that Shedeur Sanders, with that defense that the Cleveland Browns have, they will come up out of the bottom of the ranking of the NFL teams? Let Shedeur play. I promise you, I haven't seen not one quarterback that was drafted in this draft class with Shedeur is better than Shedeur. How Cam Ward look? How Cam Ward look? How the New York Giants quarterback look? Has he played? Has he played? Has Jackson Dart played? Okay. Let's go back one more year. They drafted Caleb Williams for the Chicago Bears. How he looking? How he looking? Indianapolis coach got Anthony Richardson 2 years ago. How he looking? How he looking? Minnesota, J.J. McCarthy on last night. How he looking? How he looking? Shedeur Sanders showed you what he could do in a preseason game against the Carolina Panthers. Shedeur Sanders. And when he get his chance, in which he will, and it's coming soon this year, he going to show him again. They going to be saying, here go the word, they going to be saying, man, and G. Bush only one going to be able to go on his show and say, I told y'all they had their quarterback in Shedeur. While they still trying to talk about next year's draft. How Arch Manning looking? They booed him last Saturday. How is Arch Manning looking? Since you want to go out there and look at him, Andrew Berry, since you want to go out there on him, how did he look? They booed him. Okay. Let's go to the rest of the quarterbacks that's in college. Which quarterback? Which quarterback? Which quarterback? Which quarterback look better than Shedeur Sanders right now in college? I'm just saying, family. You can't keep looking over Shedeur. He's that dog. He's that dude. He's going to produce. We not seen it. He told you he's a franchise quarterback. If you're looking for a quarterback to change your franchise, Shedeur Sanders said, I'm the one. He meant that. See, you thought he was being arrogant, but he wasn't. See, you thought he was trying to be funny at you, but he wasn't. He was just telling you the truth. He was just confident in his ability to play quarterback, and he was just letting you know. He can't help he African-American male. He can't help his dad is a millionaire. He can't help who his last name is. Ain't no need to get mad at that. If the Cleveland Browns really want to win, the owner, the GM, the head coach, start Shedeur Sanders, and your franchise will change. And I stand on that. With the defense that you have, with the offensive line that you got, it ain't that good, but we can get by with it. Wide receivers. We don't even know it's Jerry Judy on the field. We don't even know Jerry Judy was voted top 100 players in the NFL. We don't even know if he's on the team or not. We haven't heard nothing from him. The ESPN, we haven't heard Jerry Judy touchdown. We haven't heard none of that because Joe Flacco cannot push the ball downfield. I sit here and told you week after week after day after day, just because they played you a certain way in those scrimmage games and preseason game, they're not going to let you get away with that during the regular season. They're going to put pressure on you. They're going to try to take you off your spot. They're going to try to send you to that medical tent. And how it looking now? He threw the ball 45 times once again. Didn't even get 200 yards in pass. And they still lost 41-17. Who many was saying he's a vet. 18-year vet, B. Watts. He need to start. Well, if you're going to get those type of results from a vet who's been to a Super Bowl, who won a Super Bowl, who's been the MVP, if you're going to get those type of numbers, turnovers, interception, and you know he's not going to be on that team next year, and you drafted two, not one, two quarterbacks in this past draft, why wouldn't you want Shedeur or DT to go out there and see what they can do? I'm just saying, Flacco showing you what he gonna do. He showed you in Indianapolis Colts last year what he was gonna do. Nothing. They didn't even want him no more. Make it make sense. NFL, if you want to use Shedeur name in commercials, if you want to use Shedeur names in hot takes, and bring up everything from the past and try to get the clicks, try to get attention, let him play football then. You could do all of that then. Free game. Free game. Everybody gets something. He'll get a chance to do what he want to do is play football, and you'll get a chance to do what you want to do. Get that money off that Sanders name. Let him play. Take the hanks off. Take them chains off. Turn them loose. NFL owner, Jerry Jones, call the owner and say, hey, we want Shedeur to play. It's good for the league. That's what you need to be doing. Let Shedeur play. It's good for the league. Instead of partnering up with Coca-Cola, Nike, Gatorade to use his photos and pictures and videos in your commercial to promote the NFL, let him benefit from it. You're selling his jersey already. You're selling his jerseys already. You announced and promoted for 4 days in the preseason game that Shedeur Sanders is going to start for the Cleveland Browns against the Carolina Panthers, and they sold it out. Sold it out. Sold it out. He haven't started since. Stadium empty. 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 I'm just saying. Let Shedeur benefit from what you're trying to get off him and just let him play. He just want to play ball. He just want to play ball. But I promise you one thing. As the season go along, Shedeur time is coming. Joe Flacco is not going to last past 6 games. He just not done. He not. He almost bailed out on your Sunday. He almost left your Sunday. And when they put DG in, not with that bag up duty, not with that mop up duty, when they put him in, they gonna get film on him, and them defense coordinator gonna show you who he is. They just is. He just wasn't that guy. Mayor Kiper told you during the NFL draft he wasn't that guy. Mayor Kiper told you for 3 days Shedeur Sanders is him. He's that dog. He should not be on that board at this time in this draft. Shedeur, he talked about Shedeur. You paid him. You paid this dude, ESPN, to evaluate the college quarterback that's coming out in the draft, and he told you it's Shedeur Sanders and Cam Ward. No, he didn't say Cam Ward and Shedeur. No, he said Shedeur and Cam Ward. He had Shedeur at number 1. You paid Mayor Kiper to do that. You paid him. Every year, whether he get it right or not, he letting you know. He doing the research for you to let you know who the best quarterback coming out of college. And time and time and time again, I love CC. He kept telling Shedeur Sanders is QB1. Cam Ward is QB2. He told him. And Jackson Dart was QB3. Oh, no, but the NFL, the owners, the GMs, and the coaches got together because Coach Prime and Shedeur said what they said, and we ain't got to go back over that. They just said what they said. They just talked. The man do it, so why they can't do it? Why are you gonna penalize them to do it and you don't want them to do it? It was a reason why Coach Prime didn't want him to go to Cleveland. It was a reason why they kept hollering New York. They know that franchise in Cleveland has been a quarterback killer, and it started to come true. I'm telling you, it's starting to come true. I gave you the benefit of the doubt. They haven't had a decent quarterback or a franchise quarterback in 20 years. 20 years. Kevin Stefanski has lost his last 8 games for Cleveland. Okay. They done lost 2 this year. Last year, they lost their last 6. He 0-8 and still a head coach. How in the heck he get coach of the year? How in the heck he get the name about being a quarterback guru? You 0-8. They haven't scored 20 points in 6 years. I mean, my bad. 8 games. They haven't scored 20 points. 20 points, man, in their last 8 games. They're 0-8 up under the head coach and the general manager. And he thinks they're only going to let them sit there and ride out all year long and don't win no games. Man, y'all got to be crazy. All that owner, he just crazy one. Even the owner crazy, and it could be true, or he crazy. They can't have it both ways, family. Family, they can't have it both ways. Either the owner don't want to win, or don't care about winning, or they crazy. Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? I'm telling you right now, Wayne Hood. I'm telling you right now, Matt, Lisa M, Don Allen. I'm telling you now, Sabrina. They mess around and let Shedeur get in now. Coach Prime gonna be their next coach. You heard it right here on Sports Talk with B.Y. He already done checked that up there in Colorado. Yeah. It is what it is. You done checked out. You don't want to be up there. Hey, we're gonna talk about that too. Listen, they gonna mess around and let Coach Prime end up being the coach at Cleveland Browns with Shedeur. That's where you really want to go. He ain't gonna come out and tell you. A lot of people right here ain't gonna tell you that. That's where you want to go. You'll see a new, refreshed Coach Prime. Only quarterback he ever coached. Only quarterback he ever coached. But Shedeur want to be free. Shedeur want to try to prove he can do it without him. He don't say it many times and well up. He don't say it. But I'm just trying to tell y'all, family, Cleveland Browns, if they really, really want to change their franchise, they'll stop it right now. Joe Flacco ain't going to get no better. He threw that ball in the first game 45 times, and he followed up again Sunday with 45 more times. That's 90 times in 2 games at 41 years old. Look at this play. I got the replay. Watch this play. This Joe Flacco, he threw this interception, and I want you to watch him at the end when he fell on the ground and they tried to pick him up. If YouTube will let me play this video that long, watch this. This Joe Flacco when he throw this interception.
Third down and 4. Here comes the blitz. Roquan picked up for a moment. Flacco rolling, and he throws on the run, and it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins. And Wiggins inside Browns territory. Flacco's trying to chase him down.
He just fell down and said, fuck it. Joe, give it up, Joe. Give it up. Just like Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco said, Joe ain't it, y'all. He just ain't Joe ain't it, y'all. I don't mean to pick on because I'm old too, but I know what I can do and what I can't do. I ain't gonna get out there and try that. Hey, I salute him. One thing about me, trust me, if I know I can't do something, I ain't gonna embarrass myself. Yeah. See, Joe got that check. Joe got it. Look, brother. Joe. Listen, I wish YouTube would have played the whole video. When they went down there and tried to help him up, Joe said, hold on, man. I got to catch my breath. He went over there to that sideline. Man, Joe went over to that sideline. He got that oxygen mask and said, Joe, Joe, you hell, man. Joe, Matt, hey, Rev Nelson. Hey, Matt, I love CT. That bad boy said, Joe, I'm trying to show you their play. Hold on, coach. Hold on. Joe, you the hell, man. You the one, Joe. Joe, when I Joe said, God damn it, I threw that interception now. I got to get out of here and go chase it. That bad boy said, man, I can't run that far. What I'm going to do, I'm going to premeditate. I'm just going to fall down, and they going to know I'm old and I can't make it. And then he just going to have to go home. No way I'm going to run another 50 yards trying to catch this dude. He ain't but 25, and I'm 41. I'm not. I'm just going to fall down. Watch Joe one more time.
They're down in 4. Here comes the blitz. Roquan picked up for a moment. Flacco rolling, and he throws on the run, and it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins. And Wiggins inside Browns territory. Flacco's trying to chase him down.
Yeah. Hey, the announcer said Flacco trying to chase him down. He didn't say he chased him down. He said he tried to chase him down and just fell down and got to the sideline talking about, what up, coach? Joe, I got to show you the mistake on this laptop, that on this iPad that you threw, and it was in zero coverage, but you threw it in double coverage. I need to show it to you. Hold up, coach. Man just ran a 40-yard dash at 40 years old, and coach trying to show this man Miami about a mistake that he made. Joe, you got 4 more games, Joe. You got to come out. If you lose this bad, next Sunday. If you play this bad, you throw them interceptions, your last game will be Sunday. I promise you that, against Green Bay. And check this out, Joe. Green Bay got a defensive lineman by the number 11. One, he was traded from the Dallas Cowboys. He's named Mike. Stay out of that man's way, Joe. Joe, Micah gonna try to put you in that medical tent. Stay away from Micah from Green Bay. He gonna try to put you in that medical tent now, Joe. Joe, get rid of the ball. He gonna throw 2 more interceptions because of Micah. Watch and see. Joe, this your farewell game this Sunday. I hate calling it, but this your farewell. You're not gonna make it, big dog. Yeah. Green Bay got the number 1 defense in NFL. They got Micah. They got Micah on there. Bruh, man. Kevin Stefanski shot you up. Kevin Stefanski, the head coach of the Cleveland Browns, set you up. Yeah. Hey, sound wrong with that, man. Hey, I'm just saying, man. Joe gave out a breath, y'all. Joe said, hey, Joe, Miss Lisa M. Joe said, man, shoot, I'm running. This black dude, you know he trying to run. He trying to get him a touchdown. He looking up at that scoreboard. He looking at himself running. He see Joe behind him. He said, man, this easy work. This easy work. Joe looked down there and said, damn, we just at the 50. I got to run 50 more yards. Oh, hell no, I'm finna fall down. Joe that fell down. He said, this is the Olympics. I'm just gonna dive like I'm in a swimming pool. Shoo. Joe, hell no, Joe. No, Joe. And make it so bad. They had a press conference with the head coach, Kevin Stefanski. Kevin Stefanski, David, Wayne Hood, Mr. Miami. Yeah, Mike gonna put him in there. He gonna put him there in there. TC, Rev Nelson, listen to him. The head coach, they asked him, said, Kevin Stefanski, are you gonna change quarterback and let the rookies play? He said, nah, we're just gonna stick with Joe. Joe, he tried to kill you, Joe. Joe, he tried to kill you, man. They gonna get them $4 million out. You gonna play 4 games, Joe. They gonna try to get them $4 million that they gave you out of that. Joe, boy, you finna play Michael, Man, that's suicide, bro. Ain't nowhere in the world I'd be in that game. And know my offensive line ain't that. And finna go up against the Green Bay Packers have the #1 defense in the National Football League so far. And they got the youngest defensive front in the NFL. And Cleveland got the oldest offensive line in the National Football League. They playing football now. See ball, go get ball. See ball, go get ball. Joe got the ball. They go get Joe. And just like Miami said, they finna send him to that mountain. Man, ain't nowhere in the world. Kevin sang you up. Kevin sang you up. He sang you up. See, they know you can't move off that spot like Shedeur was doing. Shedeur move off that spot and still got that thing. DG gonna be too short. He ain't gonna be able to do it. He ain't gonna be able to see. See, once they take DG first read away, them out routes, that's what he good at, them out routes, them timing routes. Once that defense take that away, DG ain't got nowhere to go, y'all. He can't see on the line of scrimmage. Shedeur showed you, just in case you missed it, he showed you in the Carolina game when you blitz him. When you blitz Shedeur, Shedeur gonna move. He gonna go to the other side. He gonna sidestep you and then climb up and gun that thing. Shedeur show you he can move. He showed you can move. But I'm just trying to tell y'all, family. Hey, they sent Joe up. They set him up. They set them up that to show 1, 2, 3. But anyway, family. Hey, you watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Y'all know I do. Y'all the best on YouTube, and every day y'all come over here and rock with me. Like I say, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'm trying to get to 10,000. If you haven't subscribed, got over 300 people watching right now. I'm 100 subscribers away from getting to 10,000. Subscribe to my channel, help me reach my goal, so me and my family right here can keep striving to the top. Because we on our way. We ain't going nowhere. No, we ain't going nowhere. We right here until the Lord take us home. We right here. Hey, listen here. Check this out, family. Check this out. Now, help me out in the chat. I got a question for y'all. How many more games do you see Joe Flacco lasting quarterbacking for the Cleveland Browns? How many more games? He don't play it in 2. How many more games until Joe Flacco is pulled before Kevin Stefanski put in DG? Because that's who they're going to put in next, DG. How many more games you give Joe Flacco? Let me see what y'all saying before I move on and talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado football team. Talk to me, family. OLB, what's going on? God's love, I see you. Ring my bell, what's going on? Stella K, Miss Robinson is in the bill. She already done said 1. Miss Robinson, you ain't. Miss Robinson said 1. It's over with. Good gracious. Hey, y'all got to get Joe Lee. Look, if they don't kill him, if Green Bay don't try to send him to the medical tent, he at least got to do. They don't play 2. He got to do 5, y'all. I gave him 0-5. They gonna move on from him anyway. 0-5. Miss Robin came out the gate and said 1 more. She said Green Bay his last ride. Boy, y'all quick with that answer, boy. Y'all were quick with that. Miss Diane Brown said 1. She said 1. Hey, man, it was so obvious when y'all. I would go back and watch the game. I wonder would they get credit if I go back and watch the game. I might go over there and watch the game just to see how it looked. But when y'all start sending me them videos, it's about, man, look at Flacco. Man, I looked at that video, I said, oh, dude look like he's 80 years old out there. And boy, the internet was killing them, boy. Boy, over there on Twitter, Miss Janet, they were killing Miss Janet. They were killing my dog. They were killing. They were killing. I love to say, Jesus, no, I ain't rapping tight. I ain't rap tight. I don't know what she's talking about. She talking to somebody. Matt, God, Matt, you gave 1 more game? Yeah, he goes, if he don't get hurt, I don't know. He playing on how he played this game because, hey, even Tony Rizzo said, hey, Even Tony G, not Tony Rizzo, Tony Grossman said, I seen his tweet. He said, they asked him about Joe Flacco, how the quarterback looked. Tony Grossman said, man, you can't justify this. He keep playing like this. Hey, Tony Grossman of ESPN Cleveland said, hey, I can't justify it. He keep playing like this. Even Tony gave up on him, boy. oh, man. Joe only has 2 more in him, boy. Hey, they keep letting him throw that ball 40. Man, you know how many times that is. Patrick Mahomes didn't throw the ball for 21 times. Joe Flacco threw that ball 45 times, y'all. He threw the ball 45 times in the first game. He done threw that ball almost 100 times in 2 games. Boy, they trying to get all of that $4 million. They trying to get it all. Hey, simply in, they trying to get it all. Nisa Girl said 2. 2. Oh, man. Miami said 1. Patty Lee said 2. Miss Carolyn Shepard said 1. Miss Sabrina Blankenship said this week 3 after Green Bay. Y'all saying this it. Elijah Watson, what's up, big dog? 1 or 2 only? I love CC said 1. Man, Green Bay, that's it. But you know what? I'm gonna have to agree with y'all because he go out there and play like this. Yeah, 1. But if he do okay, Kevin, they said Kevin Stefanski don't like you to turn the football over. You don't turn it over every game. You don't turn it over every game. I believe they're gonna try to get DG ready this week. And if Joe Flacco go out there and stank it up, they're gonna put DG in early. They're gonna pull him because the crowd, they don't start, no fan don't start chopping at the bit, y'all. Man, Lisa 2. Coach G, what's up, Coach G 2? Hey, they said they'd rather see the rookies. They'd rather see the rookies if Joe go perform like this because he's a vet. They expected him to be better than the rookies. He playing like a rookie when he get out there and do that. That's what they saying. That's what they saying. That he playing like a rookie. And they finna play at home on this game. This gonna be a home game. Boy, that chat gonna get louder. If anybody show up to the game, since Shedeur ain't playing, if anybody show up, that crowd gonna get louder and louder and louder. That chat gonna get louder and louder and louder. They gonna start booing him, and boy, this thing gonna get ugly. Boy, it's gonna get ugly, fam. It's gonna get ugly. Miss Anyway said 2. Renata said 2. Miss Kimberly Nash Williams 3. I'm with you with that 3. But if that thing, boy, he playing against Green Bay Michael. He playing against Michael. That medical tech, boy. Ooh-wee. That thing gonna look dangerous over there. Ring my bell 1. Let's see. Who is this? We got a new guy tuning in. Dre Ron Nicholas said 1. Appreciate you stopping by. Matt said 1 or 2. Val C said 1 and a push. Hey, you're right, Miss Val C. Chad Griffin said this his last game. Sent him call. He going to that medical. Y'all trying to put them my man in that. Hey, man. Y'all trying to put him in there already, boy. Wayne Hood said 2 or more or 1 or more. Yeah. Larry said 2. Miss Sabrina said 1. Yo, Michael Pierce gonna try to. Michael Pierce gonna try to do him, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Michael Parsons gonna try to do him. He gonna try to do him now. I'm telling you now. He gonna try to do him now. He gonna say, Shedeur, I'm gonna get you in. I'm finna go on take out Joe Flacco. I'm gonna get you in. Yes, Stella K, you right. You right. CJ say he's starting up to that 6th game unless he get injured. Yeah, they go 0-5. He ain't finna play no more now. No, he can give it up. He can give it up after that. They go 0-5. And if he healthy, Oh, nah. Joe Flacco will play all 7. Nah, PC. Nah, he ain't playing no all 7 games this year. 17 games this year. Green Bay, that last ride. It could be, baby. It could be, Big Robson. LaFrance George, 1. What? Oh, man. She said, he said, look, George said 1. Miss Crystal Wise Williams, 2 maybe. Yeah, it's finna get ugly, man. 1 and a possible. Yeah. Joe look bad out there, y'all. He been looking bad, man. Hey, when you have one of your biggest supporters playing for Birdie, what's up? I've been looking for you. Been looking for you playing for Birdie. You said 2. All right. Hey, I've been. Hey, now we don't want him to get hurt. I don't want him to get hurt either. But man, Michael Paulson gonna try to put him out there, y'all. He gonna try to take him out, y'all. But check this out, though. Check this out. You know, Joe Flacco kids told him. Joe Flacco said when he went home and told his kids, they young, they little. He said, you know, I'm starting quarterback. He said one of them kids told him that. Are you serious? Joe said one of his own kids said, are you serious? Joe said, y'all know I wanted a starting quarterback job. Say he told his family, say one of his kids, I think he got 3 or 4 of them, said one of them said, are you serious? Are you kidding me? Hey, kids said, man, you know this is a joke. Dan, you know this is a joke. This is really a joke. Hey, imagine a 5-year-old coming up to you and telling you that. Are you serious? You got to be kidding me. Dad, what we doing? They gave me $4 million, son. Dad, get them $4 million back. You don't need that. Dad, you 41. Are you serious? No, Joe. No. Real Dennis. Hey, man, these kids, they brutal, boy. Hey, he messed around and got, hey, if you ever want to find out the truth about you, I remember when I was married, right? No, I ain't gonna tell you that because they probably listen. My wife said, she said, you really want to know about yourself? Go in there and ask your $2. Go in there and ask him. Go in there and ask him about you. I went right in there and asked him. Everything my ex told me, they said the same thing. I said, I never ask them again. And sure won't ask them in public. You ever want to know something about you? Go ask them kids. Boy, they would tell you, boy. Hey, boy, I'm telling y'all, man, them kids will tell you, hey, they sure will. They'll let you know, Wayne Hood. Boy, you ever ask them kids? Joe stood up there in that interview and said, yeah, I went and told my family that I was starting quarterback. I wanted a job. He said the Miller one told me, he said, Dad, you serious? You got to be kidding me. He said, one of them said, are you serious? And the other came and said, you got to be kidding me. Boy, that's too funny, though, boy. Oh, boy, ain't no telling what they said to him when they saw that video. Yeah, him running down there, trying to stop a 25-year-old from running. Yeah, from running in the end zone. Hey, family, I got to get off this subject. We got to talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado football team. I got 5 minutes. All right, let's get it in. What's up, Mike? What's up, Phil Patrick? What's going on? God's love, OLP. What's going on? Here we go, y'all. Here we go. All right, we finna get ready to play Wyoming. Coach Prime came off a losing game against, Houston. They lost against Houston. Well, we're getting ready to play Wyoming, and the team need an identity. Coach Prime, if you run across this, I know you'll watch. I don't know if you'll watch the whole show, but if you get to this part, listen, you know I got your back. I always gonna have your back. But you got to go with K-Salt, big dog. I don't know what the problem is, or if y'all got something going on, or what. I'm not in the building, right? You got to go with K-Salt. K-Salt can win you more games than any other quarterback on the team. Not saying that because I rock with you too. I want you to win. But only way you're going to win, you ain't going to win with nobody else now. Unless you don't want to win, you can do whatever you want to do. But at that quarterback position, you got to sell that now. Ain't nobody in the NFL, ain't nobody in college playing no quarterback roulette. They just ain't Coach Prime. Yo, you kept telling us you got 199,000 NFL experience on that staff. Who doing that, Coach Prime? Come on. Who doing that? Who doing that? Juju ain't ready. Juju, everybody keep thinking Juju. Juju really 2 years away. He only 17. He's only 17. If you're trying to win the Big 12, you got to give the players their best option. I don't even know why you benched K-Salt. He didn't play that bad in the first game. He missed a couple throws. That ain't why you lost. You lost because of your defense. You're giving up 400 yards per game. And then the next game, on the 2 drives against Delaware, shit, K-Salt came away with 10 points. K-Salt came away with 10 points on 2 drives. The offense stalled when Juju got out there. He didn't give you no points. So you took 2 quarterbacks to the Big 12 media, and you told us you didn't know who the quarterback was going to be with K-Salt or Juju. You did it now. You said that. And all of a sudden, after 2 games, you're going to say QB3, 9-star, is the starting quarterback that give your team a better chance of winning. Coach Prime, stop, man. Stop, bro. You know I ain't finna ride with that. Everybody else can run with that. That's them. I'm not finna ride with that. All that Rudy stuff, all that feel-good story. Man, you weren't doing that with Shedeur. You didn't do that with Shiloh there. So why you want to do it with this group? K-Salter came to you when he could have went to Syracuse, Auburn, and Florida State. They wanted him as a quarterback. You knew this. This dude got 1 year trying to get to the league. You knew this. Don't do that dude like that, man. Other people are watching this. Your recruiting are watching this. How you treated him. They ain't finna go. You really think they finna come to your school? If they see how you doing this, they just ain't, big dog. They just ain't. I'm keeping it real. I'm the dude that can say yes and no to you. I ain't no he guy. I ain't never been that type. If I gotta be your friend and I gotta go along with everything you say, even though you wrong, I ain't that type of dude. I ain't never been that type of dude. As my ex, as my friend, as my brother, my whole family. When I rock with you, I rock with you. Ain't no backtracking, ain't no doing this. When I dance with you, you the only one I'ma dance with. When I dance with her, I ain't dancing with nobody else. I ain't never been that type of dude. When I'm down with you, I'm down to the ground. And you can bank on. I'm down with you, Coach Prime, but you showing some traits that make another person look twice at what you do. It is what it is. See, these other guys, they ain't gonna tell you. I tell you, I ain't got nothing to lose. I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm just saying, I appreciate everything that you have done for Sports Talk with B-Watt, but I gotta keep it real. I just gotta keep it real. K-Salt could have went anywhere. They wanted him. He chose to come to you. You wanted him. You already had Juju. If you wanted Ryan Starr, why go get K-Salt? Why? I mean, I just want to know why. He ain't done nothing wrong. Everybody talking about he got a bad attitude. Coach Prime done had a bad attitude. Coach Prime was in Atlanta, where I live. Took a 5-gallon bucket of water and throwed it over an announcer head in the dugout after they won the World Series. So Coach Prime should already know about attitude. Yeah, y'all don't want to talk now. See, everybody want to get quiet, click off, think I'm a hater. I ain't no. I'm just trying to tell you, Coach Prime know better, and I'm the one that can tell him. I'm just the old me and him the same age. Oh, he a 1 year or 2 year older than me. That ain't the way to operate, big dog. It just ain't. That ain't the way to run no team, and you know it, and I know it. You got to fix it. Even though I like what you did in the press conference, you said you took ownership of it. You gonna fix it. Well, I'm gonna be watching to see how you fix it. You ain't got to roll out there with K-Sop. You can go with whoever you want to, but K-Sop gonna be the only quarterback that gonna give you an opportunity to win the Big 12. Because that's what you told us you were trying to do. You want to win the Big 12. K-Sop is the best quarterback on your team right now. Not no feel-good story. You going off star because he played against Delaware. Really? You gonna judge a quarterback off Delaware? Who do that? Delaware wasn't even in this Power 4 last year. They was down there at the bottom. This their first year. And he came in. He ain't got, listen, Ryan Starr didn't have nothing to lose. He just threw the ball. The defensive back, if you go back and watch the tape, the defensive back came down. Cecile Brown just kept running. He threw it to a wide open guy. I tell you what, if Ryan Starr was that dude, how he looked last Saturday. Don't nobody want to talk about that. Huh? How many wide receivers caught the ball last Saturday? How many times did Ryan Starr throw the ball out of bounds? How many times Ryan Starr throw the ball down in the dirt at what you call the feet? Or Marion Miller came across the middle on third down, the ball went straight in the ground. You don't want to talk about that. He sat behind Shedeur for a year. The key word, he sat behind. He didn't sit beside him. He didn't sit in front of him. He sat behind him. And if he was that good when he sat behind, why you didn't come out and say, hey, he QB1? Why you go get Juju? Why you go get K-Salt if he QB1? They don't want to talk about that. They talk that talk. They talk that talk, but they ain't about that life. They talk that talk. You ain't hollering Ryan Starr now. Everybody that was hollering Ryan Starr, QB1, Coach Pride done found his QB1. Where they at? Do another show on him. Come back up here and say that. Everybody quiet. You're quiet. You're quiet. Keep rolling them out there and see how many games you get. They fired a coach. UCLA is his third game in the year. They let him go. They paid New Mexico, $1.2 million to play UCLA. They lost that game. The next day, they fired. Okay, you didn't like that. West Virginia coach, not West Virginia, another coach. He did the same thing. They lost their third game. They fired. Out there playing no Mickey Mouse game. Don't feel good story. Them boosters got together that night. Not the next day, that night, and got him up out of there. Keep on. Keep playing with you. Keep playing. K-Salt ain't done that. He missed a throw. So what? How many throws that my dog missed against BYU? Should do a sign. I got time tonight. This the night. This the night for me. Let's go. How many times? How many times? How many times did Shedeur miss a throw? I tell you what, go back to the Nebraska game. How Shedeur play in that Nebraska game? Ain't nobody perfect, Coach Prime. And every quarterback that you going to have is not going to be Shedeur. Then you got to let them be themselves. You were yourself. Didn't nobody criticize you when you took a 5-gallon bucket of water and threw it on an announcer's head and his suit while he was interviewing another player in that dugout in Atlanta, Ford County Stadium. I remember. I watched character. Everybody want to think everybody got character, but when you're wrong, you got to call wrong. Two wrongs don't make a right. Two wrongs don't make a right. He a kid. He a kid. All of them kids. You over there. You got to do better. You got to stand up, be a man, be the leader that we know you are, and we going to continue to support you no matter what, but you got to do right. You got to fix what's right. When I was cheating on my wife and I was doing all of that, I was waiting on my wife to come back to me. No, my mom said, no, you the one who messed up. You need to go to her. You need to go fix this. You don't need to come fix this. You need. And they were right. It took me a while to get there, but I had to go do it. I had to go make it right with my ex because God wasn't going to bless me when I knew I was doing wrong. People don't want to talk about that. They talk that talk, but they don't walk that walk. Once again, they run that trap, but they don't walk that walk. Okay. Once again, people talk that talk, but they don't walk that walk. When it comes to Coach Prime, he must take full ownership of what he done did. Got to take it. He did. And when you do stuff like that, people watch. Look at the sideline, the way Jordan C was walking around on that sideline. Let it continue to count. He gonna walk in that transfer portal. If you don't watch, Shedeur gone. They ain't coming back. Shedeur gone. He don't owe Coach Prime now. Nothing. Shedeur gone. Them guys gone. You got to treat people like you want to be treated. Okay. K. Salter overthrew a pass. Coach Prime took him by the helmet, just hollering and pissing a fit. Ryan Shaw out there stanking it up. They videoed Coach Prime and Star talking on the sideline. Tell me what you see. Talk to them. This you. They crazy about you. Tell me what you see. You can't see the difference. Oh, you want to play crazy. Oh, y'all want to play crazy now. Okay. I can play them games too. You cannot treat people like that and think God gonna bless you. I don't care who you is. You can be David in the Bible. You can be Joseph in the Bible. You can be King Solomon. You cannot win if you don't treat everybody right. The same. You got to treat everybody the same. You want to do Shedeur like that. You want to do Trav like that. You want to do Shiloh like that. You just would. And you're wondering why things happen to you. Sometimes you have to look in the mirror. If you're wondering why things happen to you, sometimes you have to look in the mirror. There's a song that says, Michael Jackson, the man in the mirror. You got to look in the mirror. When I went through what I went through in my divorce, I had to look myself in the mirror and take full responsibility because I'm the one who did it. Joe didn't do it. Mike didn't do it. Michelle didn't do it. Carolina didn't do it. I'm the one that did it. As my grandmama said, be a man. You are man enough to do it. Be a man enough to fix it. That goes for any man. Any woman. Ain't nobody exempt. Ain't nobody King George. Ain't nobody King Tom or nobody that. Wrong is wrong. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. Right is right. If I wrong you, I love CC. I got to be a man enough to come and say, I'm sorry. We can go our separate ways, but first it starts with an apology. See, you got J.R. Boxing told me this a long time ago, last year. I never would forget it. Stick with me. The loudest you was when you're wrong, you need to be the loudest when you're right. Got to be more careful. Ooh-wee. Oh, how much of Jesus. The loudest you was when you were against somebody, you need to be the loudest coming back and trying to fix it. And that's a true story. You can hate me all you want. You can unscribe, tell me all the truth and the truth. One thing about it, hold on. I'm going to tell you, hear me on this. Hear me on this, fam. You know, I told you I told you yesterday when I went JR, I was going to do this. Here we go. And I'm finna let y'all go. I appreciate y'all for rocking with it. Here go. I'm finna read this to you. And you can take this to with it however you want. I hope Coach Pride runs for all this show. All right. This is saying right here. Let me see, can I find it? I ran across this right here. I can't find it. I got so much stuff in here. That's okay. I'll find it tomorrow. I'll share it with you tomorrow. I'll share it with you. When that thing hit home with me. It hit home. It really did. It really did. It hit home with me. But I'm just trying to say, Colorado, not only do they have to fix their quarterback situation, they got to fix the defense. They got to fix that defense. If you can't stop the run on the defensive side of the ball, you're not going to win no game. If your defense is giving up 400 yards, total yards in every game that you don't play, you ain't finna beat nobody, fam. Just ain't. You're not going to win no game. You got to be able to stop the run. Only way you're going to stop that run, you got to do something different from what you've been doing in the past. Because for 3 games, you haven't been able to stop the run. You don't gave up 400 yards, total yards on the other team offense. You got to do some soul searching. Everybody want to try to blame Pat Sherman. It ain't just Pat Sherman. It ain't. He's some of the blame, but it ain't all on him. It's the defensive side of the ball. On the defensive side of the ball, you must stop the man with the ball. You must stop the man with the ball. And it's a want to. You got to want to hit that running back with the ball. You got to want to hit that quarterback with the ball because they trying to impose their will up on you for 4 quarters. Not 1 quarter, not 2 quarters, not 3 quarters, but all 4 quarters. When you play defense, you got to stand up in that paint. Just like last year. Shiloh, stand up in that paint. Yeah, I missed the Tiger, but I'm coming back. And when I come back, I'm going to try to send your ass to that medical tent. Yeah, I missed you. You juked me, Kansas State running back. You juked me twice. You juked me, I give it to you. But check the films out on the last one when Shiloh caught him on the way down. He tried to stand up, and he fell back down. UCF game, same way. Same way. Same way. That quarterback down there in Florida. Hill Green and Cameron Simeon Craig caught him. They caught him. He tried to get up and lay back down. It's a want to. You got to want to. You got to want to. Just got to want to, fam. Just got to want to. On the defensive side of the ball, you have to want to make that tackle. Make that tackle. Make that tackle for 4 quarters. They doing too much of substitution on the defensive side of the ball. Too much. It's too much substitution. Find out the guy that you want to play. And I'm telling you right now, that dude named Takifa Byers, that safety, I know Coach Pryor like them feel-good stories. I know he likes Stoudemire. That's his son-in-law or whatever, godchild. Him and Ben is not better than Byers. They just ain't. They just not. They never was. Even though JR said he was hurt. Byers should be in the game at all times at that safety position. It just is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Arden Walker, the defensive end, got to be better than what he's doing now. We thought he the best player on the team. So far, it's Keaton Wade. Arden Walker got to step his game up on the defensive side of the ball. My dog, Big Barnes. He's doing better than last year, but he got to take it up another notch. He's on the defensive line. That's where it started. He too big. He got the size, he got the weight. He got to impose his will, and he got to have a want-to attitude to get back there in that backfield and title the man. It's simple. It's the simple things they got to do, but they got to want to do it for 4 quarters. Ain't no breaks. Ain't no breaks, fellas. When you're on that defense, ain't no breaks. Barnes got to step it up. He's doing better than last year. I give him that. But, baby, it's time to put it down now. Y'all done lost 1 game already. You done lost 1 game in the Big 12 last week against Houston. That's a game that I had on my board as a win. Now you got to go beat Iowa State, who I had a loss to you. You got to flip that. Because Iowa State got a team. Utah got a team. You play Arizona State, they got a team. But you got to take 1 game at a time. You got to take 1 game at a time and go out there and have your mind, and everybody got to play for one another. Can't be no 7. Cannot. That's why I wouldn't want all them wide receivers on one team. They got too many because you got to try to satisfy them. Every team you look at in the pros or in the college, they got 2 good. They got a 1 and a 1A. They ain't worried about their bench. They ain't worried about nobody else. I'm going to get my ball. I'm going to get the ball to the 2 best players on my team. When I was coaching, that's what I did. I didn't worry about nobody. Matter of fact, I didn't want all of them. Bernard, you going to let me play for you? No, I got who I want. No, because you ain't going to bring them but confusion and everything else on the sideline because they not getting a chance to play. Because you don't need them all. You only need somebody when they get hurt. You only need somebody when they get hurt. And you pray to God that nobody get hurt. You need 1 star and 1 star A and a good quarterback. And let's ride. Let's ride. On offense, you don't need all the wide receivers. All of them want the ball. It's impossible to get all on the ball. It's impossible. They had a hard time last year trying to get all on the ball. Somebody gonna have to make some sacrifice. Jimmy Horn last year made sacrifice. Will Shepard last year made sacrifice. The main two targets, Travis Hunter and LaJohntay Webster. Somebody got to make some sacrifice. And right now, you got 12 legit wide receivers on the team. And you just need to find two on the ride with. That will be Sincere Brown and Omarion Miller, and let the chips fall where they may. Put the ball in your two best players' hands. Your two best players' hands. Trackhawk and Pierce, running back. Michael, special team. It is what it is. And I wish I could coach the team. I'll beat the brakes off of everybody out there in that Big 12. I'll beat the brakes off. 50. I'm scoring 50. I already know what I do. And if I got that headset and I'm listening to the defense coordinator call a play, I'm interrupting it right there and there. Oh, hell no. Get Ben as I'm out there. Time out. Time out. Time out. Let's go. To keep it by, let's go. Let's go. I don't care what you call it. No. Start them out. Come out. 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 Put another linebacker. Go 3 linebackers. Come on out. I don't watch it for 2 years. You ain't here. I tell your daddy, hey, appreciate you for letting me be your godson, your God, the father. Now, I already know what he's going to do. I already know what I don't see it for 2 years. I need to see it again for. What? Do you really want to win? See, this is the decision you got to make. I wouldn't be scared to make. Shh. You run a what? No, we're going to run a 4-3. Coach Hart, I want 3 linebackers out there. Do not put JB out there. No. No. I want Hughes, French, and give me that white dude and put him in the middle. Now y'all run on me. And turn it back up. I don't want to hear nothing else you got to say. And let's ride. Them the kind of stuff I used to do. I got down to the point when I was coaching, I didn't need none other coach with me. That's why I won 23 years of first place out of 25. Because I know you can't coach like me. See, I ain't coaching against the coach. I'm watching your team. I'm watching them. Ain't no damn 16-year-old, 17-year-old gonna outthink me when I was 31. He's just saying, I ain't worried about your coach. He ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm looking at you and how you line it up. And I'm going to put a mismatch. I'm going to put my best player over there on your best defensive player. I'm not going to smack your tail every time. Every play. Every play. You remember when I did my live and one of my players stopped by here and checked on me and he told y'all, boy, I didn't play. I didn't play. When you ride through my town, I ain't got to call myself no coach. I ain't got to say that. When you ride through my town, state of Georgia, go to the football field and who name you going to see? I don't show you one time. I know talent when I see it, and Coach Prime got a team. He got one. Now, I don't know too much about the coaching staff, but he got a team. He got a good. He got the best players in the Big 12. He just got to make the right decision, stick with it. Quit playing that feel-good story. Man, miss me with that. You ain't trying to win if you do that. You didn't do that with Shedeur. You didn't do that with Shiloh because you knew you were trying to get them to the lead, and you couldn't get them to the lead playing that Mickey Mouse stuff. You got to be real, and you got to do the Michael Jackson. Man in the mirror. Sports talk. Will be watched, whether you like it or not, is the truth. See, one thing about the truth, when people when you hear the truth, you got to decide right there when you hear it. If you know a person that can't accept the truth, they gonna accept it as hate. Check. When you tell somebody the truth and they dismiss it and they don't want to hear it or they go somewhere, they listen to it as hate. It depends on how you accept the truth and how you hear the truth. God, well, that's some decent. Well, I'm talking tonight. I'm a super chat myself tonight. I'm a cash out myself tonight. Tune in tomorrow night. Man, I got my dogs with me. I got J.R. Boxer, and you already know I got Uncle Steve. I bet you Uncle Steve gonna rock with me tomorrow about this same thing. One thing about Uncle Steve, he gonna tell you like it is, whether you like it or not. One thing I can say about him and JR and rest of them, they gonna tell you the truth. You might not accept it, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. But check this out. Don't get me wrong. Coach Pride, my boy. He my dog. Shot all of them. I rock with it. But I got to tell the truth. I can't get up here and lie. See, a lot of people keep saying everything gonna be all right. Yeah, it ain't gonna be all right until you make some change, until you step up to that plate. If you let a problem just go along with it, just keep riding, it gonna remain a problem. I don't live that life. I can tell you that. I done made so many mistakes in my life. I wish I had went. If I had just went back and said I was sorry, and everything in my life could have been better. Could have been better than what it is. Too stubborn. Too he-man. Try to prove everybody right. Try to prove that I'm right and everybody wrong. That ain't gonna get you nowhere in life when you know you're wrong. If you're a man, if you are a man, and if you can't make adjustment in your life, man, you're gonna be a failure. You can think you dressing up, putting on a suit, putting on a tie, put on a silk shirt and thinking you looking good, and everybody looking at you like, he's the biggest fool I ever seen. That's how they were doing me. I was going to church at the trustee chair. I was over $2.5 million. Couldn't tell me that. Had won a good job, driving in a big time car, big house. This dude had the baddest wife, got the two prettiest children, and he too arrogant enough to say I'm sorry to go get it wife back. I thought I was doing. I woke up one morning. That's true trouble now. I woke up one morning. I love CC, Miss Kimberly Nash Williams, Miss Kimberly Williams, Miss Diane Brown. I woke up one morning in my house, and it hit me. I was in the house by myself. Cause my ex-wife said, shit, he think I'm crazy. I ain't gonna keep living like this. He ain't gonna keep cheating on me. And things all right. As Steve said, you're not gonna piss on me and tell me it rain. That thing I know, the shaft is at my job delivering my divorce paper. That shit funny now, but when I was paying that child support, Wayne Hood, that shit wasn't funny, boy. Woo, boy, they want it all. She got it all, boy. I said, damn. I said, damn. Well, all thing I had to do is go back and say I was sorry. My grandmama told me. Oh, yeah, I did go back and say you sorry. That's why I love you. That's why I love you. But you the fool. You the fool. I paid child support for 13 years. Hell, I just stopped paying 2 years ago. Man, not a year. 2 years ago. True story. I've been through it, man. Sometimes you got to man up. You got to man up, say I'm sorry. You got to man up, say I'm sorry, man. Put your pride away, say, hey, I screwed up. I screwed up. That's real talk. I ain't talking about no sport. That's real life talk. Sometimes say, hey, everything you do ain't right. You might think you doing the right decision. You can quote, you can tweet all the Bible scriptures you want. That ain't gonna stop from what you don't need. I was doing the same thing in church, that reading the Bible, reading the scripture. Hey, Brother Watts, come up and read the scripture. I'm there reading the scripture, everything. Still ain't said I'm sorry. Still ain't repented. Still ain't told the Lord I messed up. Still ain't said you cheated on your wife. You still ain't. You still ain't did it. You got a new suit on. You're on TV with Pastor E. Smith on your show and everything else going on. You just up there reading the scripture and God saying that shit. He was telling me, you gotta go make that right. Real talk. Once again, champs, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Some people will say you're hating, but hey, they just can't take the truth. I don't want no yes Negro around me. Tell me when I'm wrong. Shit, no, don't let me keep going down that road because I'm coming to a dead end. I want to be on I-75 or I-95 where I keep going. I don't never want to be on a dirt road and have to get to the end and have to turn around. I don't want that. man, you got to take inventory of your own life. You wonder why stuff keep happening to you. You sick, and every time you turn around, something wrong with you. Man, you got to look in the mirror. You're doing something wrong in your life. My grandmama told me that. She told me that. She told me that. Listen. Man, this ain't no lie, y'all. This real talk. This ain't got nothing to do with no football. This ain't got to do with nothing. I'm talking real life. You ever find a person that's sick or something wrong with them all the time, something always happens. Man, they doing something they ain't got no business doing. It just ain't. You just don't know what they doing. I'm not being honest with that real life. That goes for anybody. It don't care who it is. Like that dude they talking about on the internet, what his name, that got killed. Man, that dude put down folks so bad. He was put down. Man, I try not to talk about this stuff on sports. Charlie Kirk, whatever his name. Man, I did the research on it. On Charlie Kirk. See, I didn't know who he was. I didn't know who Charlie Kirk was, fam. I just didn't. You know, in the group chat, I was telling JR, Uncle Steve, and Greg said it. We were talking in the group chat. This dude was a Christian. He was a Christian. But this dude really hated black people. This dude, if you do the research, and I like over there on, it's a pastor in my state at Wheat Street Baptist Church made a comment about it to his church. That's when I found out about it. He said, I don't know exact word he said, but he hit it right on time. I don't have to like you. Something about his life. I'm not gonna try to say it because I don't know how it went. But he hit it right on it. My brother just sent it to me. I said, yeah, I see it, bro. I said, that dude told the truth, boy. But they trying to lift this dude up like he above everybody. I said, man, the stuff this dude's been talking. Now, he didn't deserve to die. He did not deserve to get shot. But the stuff that was coming out of his mouth, and we supposed to lower the flag for that kind of talk. He was preaching division. He was talking division. He was trying to divide the race. He was talking about black people. He was talking about all kind of people in all kind of ways. That shit ain't in the Bible. What he talking? And he supposed to be a Christian. But we supposed to lower our flag for him. And when George got killed in the street, they didn't give a doggone thing about him. When they assassinated Martin Luther King, they didn't care nothing about him. But we supposed to lower our flag for this dude. Preaching hate. Bro, I can't rock nobody like that. I'm sorry. He didn't deserve to die that way. He didn't deserve to get shot or killed right in front of his family. But damn, I can't justify what came out of his mouth. That was hate. That was hate. That's hate speech. It's good to have freedom speech, but hell, he was preaching hate. Hate. That's a different. That's just a different. Sports talk. Well, B. Watts. I hated to go that way, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. It's one of those nights on Sports Talk. We'll be Watts. But hey, love your family, love your friends, and once again, be good to one another because you never know when you just may need somebody else to come to be a service to you. You just never know. You never know when you get down and out. You never know. You're going to need somebody. I don't care how long you live in this life, you're going to need somebody. Can't live in this life by yourself. You just can't. You're going to need somebody. You're going to need somebody. Treat people how you want to be treated. Boy, you just said, there it is right there. That's it right there. Go over there on Twitter. Boy, that dude that put his name. John Howard Wesley. John Howard Wesley. That's him. That's him. That's it. There is nowhere in the Bible where you are taught to honor evil and how you die does not redeem how you live. Got to be more careful. Boy, you playing for Bird. That's why I need you, big dog. I'll be looking for you. I'll be looking for you, but that's exactly what he said. That's exact word what he said. Exact word what he said. John Wesley Howard. Go over there on Twitter. He preaching in his church. And he said the right thing. Not that he didn't like the guy, but this dude was preaching hate. And the last thing that Wesley told him, I heard, he said, there's nowhere in the Bible where we are taught to honor hate. How you die does not redeem how you live. Captain B. Mokel. Boy, I got to go. I got to go, y'all. Appreciate it playing for Burden. My brother just sent me that. He just sent me that before I came on. I said, boy, I saw it early. I saw it early. Boy, he hit it. He hit it. He hit it. He hit it. Once again, hey, want to wish Coach Prime and the Colorado football team more successful going forward. Hope they get the things that need to be worked out for the betterment of the team and the supporters and the fans for Colorado. We're going to rock on regardless. Shedeur Sanders, you still him no matter what they try to do to you. Keep your head down, keep doing it, and walk them down like I know you do. Shiloh, I already know you're going to get picked up. It might not be tomorrow. It might not be the Sunday. It may not be in the middle of the season. Some NFL team, they got to come and see Shiloh. They got to come and see him. Oh, they going to come and see you, big dog. They going to come and see you. Stay in shape, keep working, and keep doing what you're doing. But, well, I'll meet him. But you're the greatest. You're the greatest. And don't never let nobody tell you that you're not. Family, the chat, y'all the best. I don't care what nobody tell y'all. Y'all are the best chat room on YouTube. I appreciate you for everything that you do. For me, it wouldn't be a good show without you. It wouldn't be no show without you. I remember when I first started, couldn't get 50 people to tune in. Couldn't get 50. But now, hey, I can come on here anytime, talk about anything, y'all rock with me. Even when I'm by myself. That's what I like about it. I like the way y'all support me, and we support each other. Staying proud for Miss E. Willer. She brought her mama home. She didn't want me to say nothing about it. I hope she don't kill me about it. But hey, she brought her mama home, and hey, she taking care of mom. Pray for her too. Miss Kimberly Nash Williams, hope you and your father is doing all right. Our prayers go out to you and anybody else that we don't know about. All right. May the grace of God continue to bless each one of you spiritually, educational, and financially, that you may be the person and that your family may be the family that God wants you to be. Until tomorrow night, peace. I love y'all. Appreciate you. I really do. God bless. God bless. God bless. From the bottom of my heart, God bless.